Solar powered? That's old news. We're now powered by spite. Hey guys, it's me, your friendly neighborhood Pokemaniac, coming back at you with, well, first of all, an absolute banger of a soundtrack, I'll tell you what, and another episode of Pokemon Platinum. In the last episode, we finally got to access Route 222. That large, rotund gentleman who was blocking our access here due to a blackout, I guess, I guess the blackout was resolved, and he finally moved aside and let us get to Sunnyshore City. And in this episode, we are going to explore, because that is what we do. Well, we also fight, monsters, but aside from that, we explore. Okay. Great camera angle, I'll tell you what. This is a major port town, and ... This is very intense. It's the gateway to the Pokemon League. The Pokemon League? I have heard of that place, and oh hey, look, you can kind of see yourself through the little panels here. As you can see, they're really utilizing the DS's 3D capabilities and making multiple levels, and it's really cool that you can see yourself through here. What appears to be a bunch of solar panels up there, which makes sense considering they said they were solar powered. But let's see what you have to say.
The city uses a lot of electricity, especially the lighthouse and the gym.
I don't know why I gave her that accent, but it seems to fit.
They finally decided to turn all the city's roads into giant solar panels. Sunnyshore is the Sunshine City, so the system works perfectly.
Oh my gosh. I just realized we're in the Pokemon equivalent of Florida. Oh no. But that's okay. But yeah, guys, so in the midst of exploring and kind of as we've been on this journey, I know we've built up like a really impressive team and all, but I can't help but feel that we're gonna have to make some changes. It's not really like, it's not the fact that these Pokemon themselves are like bad or anything, it's just like, I don't know, they're so good, it makes it too easy. So I think what we're going to do for the foreseeable future is we're gonna throw Geodude in our party in place of Zuko. I'm sure Geodude will, be able to fill the monkey-sized shoes that Zuko leaves. We caught Gibble, the street shark, which I don't even know if I revealed his or her nickname back in Wayward Cave. But I think, honestly, we're going to be doing a challenge run. So Street Shark, we're not going to evolve her. But I think she would actually do much better than Maytag here. I know we just turned him into a fridge, but I think we really should have turned him into a PC. And then last but not least, I think Suga, he's, we've had him for a very long time. He has been a defogger. And I think, he can replace Warbeak and let Warbeak go into a nice little early retirement there. So just real quick, we're just making these changes. We're going to be going through basically the rest of the game with this new team. So I guess just, get used to them. Don't really know what to tell you. Things were just going a little too smoothly, and I feel like we needed a challenge here. But anywho, let's heal up real fast. All right, yes, restore my Pokemon to full health. She doesn't even say wahoo. Like, I know it was really, really cold, but I really miss like that Route 216 and the lodge. But anywho, we got more people to talk to.
Wow, you're really cool. You have 7 gym badges.
That's actually really funny because if if you could get here before your 7 gym badges, like this dialogue would make absolutely zero sense.
All you need is one more to challenge the Pokemon League.
Talking about this Pokemon League is kind of getting me nervous about it, I'm not gonna lie. I once dreamed of becoming a gym leader. Though the dream never came true, I got to live with Pokemon all this time. Well, dude, okay, there's this guy. His name's Price. He's an old man over in Johto. You just take after him. To make up for the lack of space, the city built roads out of solar panels. These solar panels provide us with good, clean energy. And they're good roads. It's a symbol of Sunnyshore's will to survive, I think. Now, don't get me wrong, I think that's really nice and everything that they went with, solar panels and everything. And as long as it's working for them, I guess I can't complain, but I don't know, if you're like a port city, would your first inclination not be like hydro? Look, I'm not judging or nothing, I'm just saying, all right? But anywho, we are moving right along. Let us pop right in here. And why do I feel like I walked in on something super shady? There are too many people in too small of a house. What do you say? The underground. Oh, no. Oh. There's more. This dude has set up bases, some bases of operation to. Oh, man.
The underground man in Eterna and Byron of Candlelight are related.
What? That also means well, not by proxy, by proxy. Rourke is related to the underground man. Oh my goodness, it's a family, it's a generational crime ring. Oh my goodness.
And Byron's son Rourke, and you have a trio of dedicated diggers.
All right. Okay, I'm trying to process my emotions here. Some underground traps need to be diffused by touch or by using the microphone. That's right, guys. So if you recall, we got those traps from the underground man, and if we did a few of them, so the bubble trap would be the one that you would need to, one of the ones that would need touch, and then if you use the leaf trap, it would put leaves on the screen, and then you would actually have to physically blow into your DS microphone to get them away.
The spheres found in the underground tunnels are like gems. You can obtain goodies by trading the spheres away.
That is code for something. What do you have to say?
Have you gone underground lately?
No, nor will I ever.
Depending on where you go down, you'll end up in different places. That's why I use my Explore Kit in as many places as I can.
Oh my goodness, we have gotten ourselves involved in something super shady.
If you bury spheres, they'll grow a little every day. They're really weird that way. Oh right, I'd better dig mine up. I forgot I had some buried.
This dude is actually a squirrel in disguise.
Get flags from your friends to make your secret base better. Try to hide your secret base and get good, scrub, at discovering your friends' bases. Go underground and have fun down there. Make it an adventure. And we all have the same exact voice.
All right, so there were a lot of people. Again, I cannot believe they have branches, the underground man. But yeah, so that goes deep. I got my tinfoil hat on. Whatever the environment, people and Pokemon adapt and live there. That's what we'll all do to survive. Guys, you're living in like a Bay Area. Like you are a place of great import. Get it? You guys are probably doing fine. I don't see why you're like, we have to survive. We have to struggle to survive. It's like, no, you got solar panels and, we're a port city, so whatever. But over here, this is something of absolute interest to us. Sunnyshore Market, selection of the world's seals. Ooh, all right. World seals sound important, but really it's, world's seals, so they're talking about Pokeball seals. But whether it is, actually world seals or, the world's seals, we are interested. Sunnyshore Market is best known for its big selection of seals. Okay, orf, as it were.
Oh, your Obama Snow. It needs to work a little harder. If it does, I'll give your Pokemon some.
Excuse me? You don't know how hard Tannenbaum has been putting in the work. She's been on that grind. She's been getting this bread since day one, Missy. All right, well, this lady over here, actually, what she is referring to is, in fact, EVs, or effort values. So, as you battle Pokemon, you will actually get effort values. They don't tell you which ones you get. You just get them as you battle different Pokemon. Different Pokemon give you different effort values. And once you max out your effort values, she'll actually give your Pokemon a ribbon. So that's all she's really saying. And I mean, we've had a lot of team members for, a really long time in this game. And I doubt that any of them actually have, all of their, I think, 510 effort values. But that is something we could probably come back to if we care to. Coming over here, what do you have to say?
I love Tap Toys. Plaza games are great too. I'm a huge fan of the Wi-Fi Plaza, so I'm promoting it on my own.
They shut down DS services. It's a tragedy. And of course, after talking to everyone in here and getting absolutely nothing, I bet you can guess what this guy is. Please allow me a little of your time. If you will, you won't regret it. Welcome, what do you need? All right, so bye or see ya. I love how exuberant that is. So, this is the seal guy. All right, not the arf kind of seal, but the Pokeball seal guy. And as you can see, he's got a wide collection of them, and they're pretty cheap for the most part. Now, it said this is the world's seals, the biggest selection of seals. There's no selection bigger than what he has here. This seems pretty small in comparison. That is because his seals change daily. Another really interesting addition to Pokemon Platinum, well, Diamond and Pearl, 4th gen in general, I should say, is that, you know, he's one of the multiple shops or, you know, berry people that actually change their inventory daily. So honestly, I say we buy quite a few of them. So this is Heart Seal B. I believe the seals range from like, you know, like blank seal A to E, or, you know, that kind of range. Just so you know. So there's actually quite a large variety of seals. But for this, you know what, let's buy 5. We're just gonna buy 5 of each, honestly. Star Seal C. That sounds like an anime or something. Like, oh my gosh, that sounds dope. All right, Fire Seal B. All right, releases a lot of orange flames. Fire Seal B sounds like a ninjutsu or something, so we're gonna take 5 of those. And also, you'll notice these are dirt cheap, so I can't complain about that. Flora Seal, nope, not 4. Yes, we want 5. That is what we want, not 4. All right, Song Seal B, that also sounds really cool. Oh, we already have one of these? Where on earth did we get a Song Seal B from? Go back and find me the exact moment we got Song Seal B. My goodness. Lion Seal D, we're gonna grab some of that. And Seal C. All right, Seal sounds like it's one of those knockoff Pokemon, or one of those few Pokemon fusions. It's like Electivire and Seal, so it came out Seal. Or it's like it's probably some elven word in Lord of the Rings that means something. But anywho, with that, we are going to move right along because we are not even close to being done to actually exploring the extent of Sunnyshore City. As you can see, you know, we've got these stairs that lead up to the solar panel roads, and I gotta tell you, it's a really cool idea, you know, like in a Pokemon game to have like these solar panel roads. But could you imagine in real life if like our roads were also solar panels and you were trying to drive on these? You would get no traction. You try to hit your brakes, you go sliding another 100 feet before you stop. As you can see, here is the Sunnyshore Pokemon Gym, the shining, shocking star. And in front of the gym is not, in fact, Volker, but it is, once again, Ronald McDonald. Now, what do you have to say for yourself, bud? Yo, hiya. He hasn't come back yet. When he does, you know what you've got to do. Did I get hired into doing a hit for someone? Just because I wasn't paying attention? I was distracted by the afro. I don't know. Give him a battle that's so hot, it will reignite his passion for battling. Oh, thank goodness. I was worried there for a second. I'm counting on you, hot shot. All right. Man, you know, I got to start calling people hot shot. That makes me feel so good. Like, I can't believe it. Thank you, Ronald McDonald. All right. But with that, I guess I don't know what it is about gym leaders and like just abandoning their post and abdicating their responsibility and then having us have to go find them because we are just because we want to challenge them. Kind of frustrating. And coming over here, what do we got here? Julia's house, delightful ribbons. Okay, so a named NPC, which is interesting. And is that the Sun Center awning? Can I cool my patio down by 20 degrees? All right, but anywho, let's go see what Julia has to say. All right. Oh, hello. You're quite the nifty trainer. Stop you. I bet you say that to all the trainers that walk into your house unannounced and uninvited. My husband is a sailor. Not interested anymore. I'm kidding. He's off working somewhere far away. I long for the day he comes back to me. I feel like I'm going to get propositioned. all that waiting gets to be very boring every day, though. Lady! Chill! I am absolutely flabbergasted. They've got the underground branch. They've got this poor, lonely Julia named NBC. Sunnyshore is a den of sin, I gotta tell you what. I know. How about you visit me and tell me stories every so often? Aw, so actually that's, as long as that is not an innuendo for something, that is actually very sweet. And yeah, Julia will actually give you ribbons based on progress you have made throughout the game. So like you do something notable, you come back, you talk to Julia, and then you quote unquote tell her about your, exploits, like, oh, I don't know, saving the universe from being torn asunder and catching Pokemon Satan. Sounds like a good story. and she'll actually give you ribbons based on that. So pretty nice. I can't really say we're gonna be coming back here all that often, if at all. But don't tell Julia that. All right, and what do we have here? A lovely old couple.
I heard that Team Galactic was up to no good.
You heard correctly, kind sir.
But here in Sunnyshore, we've never even seen any of them around. Of course, our gym leader Volker is invincible in every way.
All right, so yeah, interestingly enough, I believe Sunnyshore City is, other than Salacion Town, maybe? Yeah, I think other than Salacion Town and Twin Leaf. Okay, there are a few exceptions to the rule. This is one of like the 3 cities in all of Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum that we don't actually see some galactic goons hanging around up to no good.
A long time ago, there was a boy named Cyrus who lived here.
Really? In this hive of scum and villainy, that makes way too much sense why he turned out the way he did.
He seemed to shun others and preferred the company of machines. He was a brilliant student, I recall. I often wonder what became of him.
Well, he is in the distortion world, wandering around trying to create a new world for himself. So, I don't know. I get you. Hey, everyone's like how people measure success is different for everyone. So I'm not gonna judge too much. And come, is that a Munchlax made out of rock? Crazy how nature do that sometimes. Yeah, and so just taunting us here, we've got Munchlax Rock, which I suppose is like a tourist attraction or something. We got this guy who's like freaking out about it. That giant rock, isn't it really a Pokemon? Actually, I would be horrified if this thing actually like came to life and we actually had to battle it. But it would also be pretty cool, man. Anyone else hear Attack on Titan music starting up? But anywho, moving right along. Ooh, it's not very often we actually find like an item just in the midst of a city. It is pretty interesting. Well, except for Veils. Yeah, I gotta stop saying like, oh, it's very interesting that X happens in here, and then thinking up like 8 to 10 exceptions to those rules. But very appropriately, if there was going to be an item here, I suppose it would be a Thunderstone. So there you go. Now you can evolve your Eevee into a Jolteon or your Pikachu into a Raichu. Congratulations. All right, and this wall's very rocky. Yes, let us use a rock climb. Huber's going to ramp us up here real quick. And how annoying must it be to live here? I mean, obviously, it's probably a recluse, so he probably designed it this way, but this would be really annoying to get back up and down every day. To do some commute. And what do you have to say for yourself?
That glaringly bright and cool thing you have.
Whoa, buddy. Hey, I'm 10, all right?
It's undoubtedly a Poketch. Oh, the latest model, no less. They're awesome, yeah?
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
I got okayed by the Poketch company to develop original Poketch apps. Hey, you're a trader, right? Can you do me a favor?
Oh my gosh. Why is it that every time I break and enter into someone's house, they ask me to do a favor for them? Like, come on, guy, I got a life.
You've got Pokemon with different natures, right? May I see them?
No. Oh my goodness, no, you can't. All right, so let's talk to him one more time.
Yep, your Gibble has a serious nature, all right.
So, yeah, okay, jigs up, guys. There are specific Pokemon with specific natures that he wants to see, and he will give you a Poketch app based on what nature you show him. So you guys obviously knew we weren't, like using these guys for our team, but I thought, it'd be a funny little goof, a funny little gaff right there for you guys. Make the game a little bit harder. I don't know.
And your Gibble has a serious nature, all right. Thanks, I'll give you this calendar app for your Poketch.
All right, and we get the Poketch app of the calendar.
All right, the calendar app is a monthly calendar with date reminders.
So this is pretty nifty, I suppose. I mean, it's like just what a normal app you would have on like a smartwatch or something you would have. Kind of cool. And it's also nifty too, where you can like set reminders for yourself to be like, okay, this day go pick berries, or this day go, dig your spheres up from the underground. Just stuff like that.
All right, what I'm in the mood to see now is...
Oh, now he's getting picky.
I'd like to see a Pokemon with a naive nature.
Okay, do I not have a naive Pokemon? I thought one of these bad boys was naive. Street Shark was serious. Geodude's quirky. Oh, no. Geodude and Sucker are both quirky. I don't know if I have a naive nature Pokemon now. Well, that's embarrassing. I did this whole bit, this whole goof and a gaff for nothing. I'll tell you what. Well, anyway, it's not too important. If you show him a Pokemon with a naive nature, you will get the Dot Artist app, which, you know, guys, I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to keep it 100. I've never in my life used the Dot Artist app. And then if you show him a quirky Pokemon, you'll get the Roulette app, which is, you know, honestly a pretty cool concept for a Poketch app. But anywho, moving right along. The gym leader uses too much electricity. He needs to think about the city's power needs too. All right. Well, I mean, someone was saying that, you know, Volker kind of, you know, uses the lion's share of electricity for the lighthouse and the gym, which, I don't know, makes sense. The Vista Lighthouse, the beacon that lights Sinnoh. Well, I don't know, it seems rather pompous if you ask me, but let's go right in. And, oh, I was not expecting an elevator right away, but I guess that makes sense because we have to go to the top of the lighthouse. All right, ding dong indeed. Let's see where we ended up. All right, and, okay, what do you guys have to say? The Vista Lighthouse represents safety and protection for us sailors. All right,
I love how far away you can see with the binoculars.
Oh my goodness, I had a stuttering fit right there.
I'm going to go for that.
I can read.
I'm going to go that far away. I'm going to go that far away with my Pokemon one day.
My goodness, that sentence was not making sense to me at all. And, well, hey, buddy, you gonna let someone else use those binoculars? Hey, move it or lose it, pal. So, you're the latest challenger up against the Sunnyshore Gym? All right, I've decided. If I find you to be weak, I'm going to challenge the Pokemon League. What? Gym leaders can do that? Well, I mean, if you couldn't guess by the, you know, unique hairstyle and color, yes, he's an important NPC. And I'm all done with renovating the gym, so I don't need to be here. That's right, say hello. This is our first meeting with the gym leader of Sunnyshore City, Volker. More than anything, I want to have battles that can thrill me again. As the toughest gym leader in Sinnoh, I'm going to unleash everything in my arsenal on you. You could have phrased that a little bit better. Like, come on. All right, finally, that guy's done yammering away. And then we can take a look through the binoculars. And what do we see? It looks like a sleeping rabbit? Yeah, so this right here, guys, if you couldn't tell from the graphical representation, through the fog, there appears to be a castle-like building with a Pokeball on it. And if you guys couldn't guess, that is, in fact, our destination, the Pokemon League. We are getting our very first glimpse at it, and my goodness, does it look, it looks epic and eepy at the same time. Yeah, not the best representation of it, but it's cool that you just get a glimpse of it in the distance. You're in the city with the 8th gym badge, but it's still, you need binoculars to see it. It's still far away, but dang, we can finally catch a glimpse of it. So we are getting close, that's for sure. All right, and with that, let us now that we got that image in our head, before we head to the gym and challenge Volker, let us go back and piece our team back together. Now that the bit is over and it has been ruined by a naive-natured Pokemon that we did not have. So let us hop on down from the, I was going to say the electrical roadways, which that would be a really cool album name. All right, and with that slapping Sunnyshore City intro music, let us go back to the gym, which we stumbled across a little bit earlier, and go see if Volker has made his merry way back to the gym, not abandoning his post. And, faffing around in the lighthouse or whatever the heck he does. And, well, it looks like Ronald McDonald's still there, but let's see if he's got anything different to say to us this time. Yo, hiya! He's finally come back. He seemed to be feeling upbeat, too. I have a hunch that he recognized your toughness right away. You know what? He may have, but he definitely did not show that at all. He seemed pretty stoic, all things considered. I bet he's getting excited over the thought of battling you. Yeah, that's borderline. You don't have to phrase that better, but just know my mind is in a place where that seems wrong. All right, remember what you have to do, hotshot. Give him a battle that's so hot it will reignite his passion for battling. Why do you keep insinuating that I'm gonna make a hit on poor Volker here? All right, hotshot, I'll be waiting for you at the Pokemon League. What? Why? Who are you? Oh my goodness, Ronald McDonald, the secret Elite Four member that we didn't know about. And with that, guys, the Sunnyshore Gym, the 8th and final gym, is now open to us. But we're going to be taking that on in the next episode, guys. So if you liked what you saw, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, like, dislike, whatever you're feeling like. And until next time, guys, I will catch you later. Running in the doors. Running, here's some more. Running in the doors. Running indoors. Pokemon Gen 4. Pikachu?